day, she's sitting outside a house. A guy she knows lives here. She's hoping to stay the night, but she's not sure he'll let her. She feels like she has no good options. Adoption is a possibility, but Henry has been through that once before. Her son Jacob was removed from her custody when he was 5.
He was taken up. I fought for him for 3 years.
Child abuse, the authorities said. He was put in foster care.
I started seeing that Jacob was he was improving a lot while he was in there. And so I decided that it was probably best for him.
Henry doesn't want to relive the trauma of giving up another child. Robin Waters at the nesting place says among the handful of women they've worked with so far, the prevalence of substance abuse and homelessness has been surprising.
I thought it was just like, what if someone's pregnant but they have, their parents aren't wanting them to be, or they have no friends, or they need a job.
Research shows that women with substance use disorders are at greater risk for unplanned pregnancies, and nearly 20% of people who seek abortions are homeless, according to one study. Waters says she feels for Autumn Henry, but the no drugs rule is important.
Those are some choices that she's made and making.
Waters still counts Autumn Henry as a kind of victory. That's because she convinced her not to have an abortion.
The outcomes in this ministry are so hard to see. It can be years later.
Years later, it's something Faith, the singer who moved here from LA, is also thinking about. Her baby is due in the fall. She's excited, but also mad at how little the situation demands of her child's father. He's still in LA, as far as she knows. She's not asking him for help. She's afraid of what he might do.
It's just unfair when I think about it. He gets to continue his music journey.
The nesting place has helped her come up with a plan. Live here 6 months after the baby is born, that's the limit, become a massage therapist to earn a living, and someday return to her original goal, move back to LA and become a professional singer. This is what she tells herself.
I'm just pressing pause right now.
But when she hits play on that dream again, things will be different. She'll have her daughter. For NPR News, I'm Katie Arrow in Nampa, Idaho.
You're the only one. I don't know why I'm scared. I've been here before.
This is NPR News.
From WHY.
Supporting WHYY, Medford Leaves, presenting the online webinar Get to Know Us, May 25th at 2 p.m., featuring Medford Leaves healthcare, dining, fitness, and resident services during this live interactive webinar. Registration at medfordleaves.org.
And find out which industries are the most represented in a very particular form of advertising. And you can see the results right now in an article up at billypenn.com. Taylor, I was born upon the side.
The Pennsylvania statewide adoption permanency movement, working on behalf of needing permanent parents. You can meet kids looking for forever homes at adoptpakids.org. That's adoptpakids.org.
News in Culver City, California, I'm Jerome Brown. Rejected her claim that she was raped. The civil lawsuit stemmed from an encounter Carol had with Trump that turned abusive at an upscale department store back in 1996. Trump denied the claims and chose not to attend the trial. Jurors awarded Carol $5 million in damages. Trump's attorney, Joseph Tacopina, says he will appeal today's jury verdict.
The Access Hollywood tape should not have come into this case. Some other things shouldn't have come into the case. I mean, we made many motions that we thought would create issues for appeal, and we're going to employ them now.
Today's civil judgment could haunt the former president as he campaigns to regain the White House, but it doesn't disqualify him. Trump still faces a swirl of other legal woes. The president of the European Commission paid a visit to Ukraine's capital today to celebrate a holiday that marks the European Union's establishment, although Ukraine is not yet part of the EU, as NPR's Julian Haida tells us.
With every visit that Ursula von der Leyen makes to Kyiv, and there have been several, the economic, military, and political ties between Ukraine and the European Union grow closer. This time, she says she's ready to send 1 million artillery shells to Ukraine, fast-track Ukrainian grain exports, and place additional sanctions on Russia. President Zelensky says that Ukraine is committed to drawing closer to Europe, even culturally. Instead of marking the end of World War II in Europe today, like Russia is, Zelensky emphasized that the battle with authoritarianism is ongoing in Europe. He says he's grateful for all those who fought against fascism, but that long-term victory is only sustainable if all of Europe continues to unite for peace. Julian Haida, NPR News, Kyiv.
This is NPR.
Good afternoon, it's 5:32. I'm Alvin Wolfman-Arentz. You're listening to All Things Considered on WHYY in Philadelphia. For the second day in a row, a firearm was recovered at a school in Philadelphia, this time in the Army section of North Philadelphia. WHYY's Corey Sharber tells us more.
According to the Philadelphia police, a teacher at Grover Washington Middle School was notified that a student was in possession of a firearm. The school went into lockdown just before 11 a.m. and ended right before noon. 2 juveniles were placed into custody and the gun was recovered. No injuries were reported. On Monday, a gun was fired at E.W. Rhodes Elementary. No one was hurt in the incident. Corey Sharber, WHYY News.
Shifting down to Philadelphia City Hall now, where supporters of increasing the city's minimum wage rallied today. WHYY's Tom McDonald reports they want more than just a hike to $15 an hour.
Bishop Dwayne Royster of the group Power, Pennsylvania's largest interfaith organizing movement, said the wage hike would be a major shift. But places such as Philadelphia need the ability to also set their own minimum wage.
So it's not enough just to get 15. We need $15 an hour, plus we need an end of preemption so that cities that need higher wages can set higher wages and make sure that their citizens are able to live full and thriving lives.